Hi everyone, I just wanted to show you my tankless water heater. And from time to time, I'm having issue with this heater. Basically, sometimes it would just stop producing hot water. And when you have that, I want to share with you the stuff that I check to make it run again. But before we get started, I ask that you help my channel grow by clicking the subscribe button below. And if you found this video helpful to you, please consider clicking the like button and also leaving a comment down below to help this video be shown to more people like you. So the first thing that you wanted to check when your tankless water heater stop producing hot water is check your thermostat. In my area, we usually get loss of power maybe once a month or once every 2 months for like a few seconds. And when that happens, all the clock in my stove and my microwave will reset. And when that happens, my thermostat also resets. So I set up my thermostat to 120 degree, but when the thermostat gets reset, it goes down to 108 degrees. So during summer, you don't really notice that. But when the weather starts getting cooler, now I need to mix more hot water into my regular tap water, and it couldn't keep up anymore. And when I look at my thermostat, lo and behold, my thermostat is on its lowest setting. Also, the thermostat will show you if you have power in your water heater because the thermostat is getting its power directly from your water heater. It's actually wired to your water heater. And if your thermostat does not have power, the next thing you want to do is check the plug where your tankless water heater is connected because your thermostat is actually getting power from your tankless water heater. So if it doesn't have power, most likely you don't have power in your tankless water heater as well. So if you're not getting any power from this plug right here and you have multiple plugs in your garage or where your tankless water heater is, what you want to do is check all the other plugs because one of them are going to have the GCFI interrupter, okay? So if you look here, let me unplug this. This is for my garage door. And this one have the GCFI switch. You just have to make sure to reset it, okay? Okay, so other than making sure that you have power and you have gas in your water heater and that your thermostat is working, the next thing you can do is you want to reset your tankless water heater, and you can do that by simply unplugging the cable and plugging it back in. In my experience, when I unplug it and plug it back in right away, it doesn't really reset it. I have to wait at least 20 to 30 seconds. What I usually do is I just unplug it and then plug it back in maybe about 2 minutes after. And that will usually reset it. So after you make sure that your thermostat is good and that you have power going into your tankless water heater, the next thing you want to check is your gas. Make sure that your gas is on and that, of course, you pay your bill. So after you do those three, your next focus will be in your water servo. So above this is actually your filter, and above this is actually a water servo and sensor. What that water servo does is it have a small plastic turbine in it, and basically when the water goes out there, it spins really fast, and then the sensor recognizes that, probably the vibration, and it ignites the fire in your water tank heater so that it can heat up all the waters that go into the system. And sometimes, you get a buildup right there, or something gets dislodged in that area that stops that turbine from spinning. And what you can do to fix that is, number one is you can simply turn the water inlet close, turn the water outlet close. If you have a service port, you want to open this so that you can drain all the water out of the system, okay? If you don't have a service port, you want to leave this open and have one or two faucet open in its full position, okay? Okay, then next is after you drain all the water from the system, next thing you want to do is turn this thing back on. And what it does is it forces a lot of water inside the system, and hopefully that will dislodge whatever is causing the turbine not to spin, okay? Now, if that doesn't work, next thing you can do is close your water inlet, close your water outlet, and drain all the water out of your service port, okay? And once all the water is drained out, you want to take out this um, tube right here. And this is actually a filter. So you have a screen right there. So when you take this out, you can pull out the screen and then you can actually feel that plastic turbine on the top right here. And what you want to do is you want to get a compressed air and just try to spray it up there, and you're going to hear that wheel spins really fast. And if it does that, then you can put everything back in, and hopefully your tankless water heater will start producing water. So if that still doesn't do it, your next best option is to open the case, disassemble this, and remove the water servo and sensor and clean it up. Okay, and you put it back together, and hopefully by that time your tankless water heater will start producing hot water for you. If that still doesn't do it, then it's time to call the professional. I hope that you found this video helpful to you. If it does, please make sure to click the like, the subscribe button, and thank you for watching.